Shout outs to Evil. I know Evil is the one that has been working on his controllers mostly.
So good.
But this is loser semis coming up, like you said, at the first warp. This one's gonna be a doozy. We're gonna start on PS2. I almost said Platinum Star 2. Jeez, too much about James. But let's see how this one's gonna go.
James would not mind that at all, I'm
Platinum
sure.
Star 2.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get him a mod pack or something.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if bros can have one, why not?
Yeah, it's true.
So, okay, so yeah, the Hydra is going to want to move away from the flipping chimpanzee with a banana, and Rivers is going to want to move towards the green-haired lady. So.
Oh my god, just a lot of monkey flips to call out a lot of the shielding so far happening up from Rivers, just trying to keep Hydra up in the air. Monkey flip there to extend. Like I said, this is a very familiar matchup for Rivers. I know he used to play against Gons all the time, but now he's playing against the likes of Mateo. And honestly, Hydra, you got to find an answer because you got monkey flipped way too many times into an edge guard.
Welcome to New Jersey Hydra. This is
true.
I don't know what to tell you because Rivers, yeah, has been playing this matchup ever since this game came out, whether it be against Gons or whenever Jen would come around.
That's true.
Like, that's certainly no shortage of Palutenas in New Jersey, both playing this game competitively still and otherwise. And now that we're seeing, now that we're seeing Rivers on the DK, certainly got familiar with this matchup while playing with Crom. Now we're going to see what happens after you dish the hunk and get with the monk.
I'm very surprised that we have not seen a single game from Crom coming out from Rivers. I know he's definitely preferred Diddy over the past couple months, but I feel like Crom into any of the princess weights would be decent. I know Palutena does have some really good edge guarding, so it may not be the best matchup choice. I'd like to see at least one game of it, though. But here comes Rivers, going to get propped up in the air by the dash attack. I do feel like Hydra has figured out something, how to get around that monkey flip. So now let's see how Rivers is going to be able to, get this stock, or if Hydra's going to be able to stabilize at this point.
If it's 2-0, I think we see the Crom.
Really?
I just have a hunch.
Ooh.
I don't even know.
Snatch him up, throw him back, and now Hydra's going to be in the, at least even it up, I was about to say in the lead. But here comes Hydra with the double nair, trying to find the up air after it like we saw earlier, but going to opt to take the fair string instead. It is a little bit guaranteed, but James opting for the dash attack.
Oh.
Okay, nice monkey flip in. So let's see what James is going to do. Gonna get propped up by the explosive flame, and now Hydra doing a really good job now of playing with the banana. I mean, I think Palutena has some really good confirms off of trips, so definitely a really good course of action to go.
Backer gonna send him off the stage yet again. Yeah, how does it feel to be just ledge guarded in perpetuity by a back air? How does that feel, Hydra? Does it feel good? Is it you liking it now? Because you just lost the stock to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go, though. I feel like Hydra is now catching on to Rivers' monkey flip habits a little bit better at this point. Definitely jumping away at this point, just not letting it happen. Going to let one happen there. Definitely nothing, though, too heavy like we saw in first stock. Going to get the trip with the banana. Once again, these trip down airs have been such an interesting choice coming out from Rivers, because I don't feel like it's netting him too much, but I feel like it has netted him the mental damage that he may need.
Yeah, and it's just, that accumulates, and that stays with you, and that carries over games. So it's definitely something that Rivers is going to put a premium upon. And when you're talking about mentality coaching, this is another one of those things that Rivers is really good at. So, yeah, it's just another reason to find him on Metafy, isn't it?
That's very true. Okay, up air, not going to be able to take it. So now Rivers with banana in hand, looking for a trip into potential up smash. Okay. Oh, okay. Going to be able to get the quick turnaround from that explosive flame and find the down tilt into the fair and finishes it off with a nice little barrel explosion there. Good on Rivers. You can see him kind of stretching the hand. That's definitely the wrist that hurts, by the way. So good on Rivers to keep the composure as long as possible. But you can't help but to wonder, Stu, if he's hurting or not, because it has been definitely a very long day of Smash.
I mean, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, it's a whole Smash tournament, and you just know at some point that it's going to affect his performance. That's why I kind of wonder, like, I don't know, this feels like a sprint. No way. Hang on.
Hydra, you are brave.
You
are brave.
You have no choice but to respect the absolute temerity of Hydra to go wrong against this young man. Oh my goodness.
I'm very surprised this is happening. I feel like Hydra has to know, right? Like this is the same guy. The thing is, I feel like Rivers picked up Diddy to cover for Crom's weaknesses. So we're going to see how this one's going to go. But so far, I love to see a Crom out. Definitely not on the side that I thought it was going to be on. But now, so far, James playing pretty well around it.
I predicted the exact opposite thing.
Yeah, I think we all did. Yeah, you're done for. Good night. And this is why, once again, that Crom is on the bench. And why Diddy Kong is out, doing a really good job of getting the edge guard here. But honestly, it's definitely not impossible for Hydra. I mean, you just have to stack some percent. Crom definitely one of my favorite newcomers up in this game because I love Fire Emblem. So let's see how this one's gonna go. But I just cannot believe, honestly, it was a ballsy pick versus the guy who was deemed the best Crom for the first year and a half of this game.
Does he know?
He has to know.
I would think he knows, but also, like, my God, it's so ballsy.
It is so ballsy. There's no other way to say it. Forward throw is going to come out. Peanut Pop Gun is going to be caught up, and now James going to be able to meet him up in the air. Finds the fair once again. Going to recover one more time right into the blast zone. James on the verge of a 3-stock here. You can't help but to wonder, you know what? Maybe Hydra was thinking it was a little weaker, but we're going to see the schmovement of James kind of get out there with that little drop combo on the down throw.
Like, you're going to get hit by a few stray swings of the blade. That's fine. Even if you give up stage a little bit, it's not the end of the world. You're up 3 stocks to 1. Like, believe me, you're not hurting. The banana, always looming, is going to catch him.
Yeah,
that
good dash attack.
And now it's 2 stocks to 1. It's sometimes all you need is a chip in a chair, right? We'll see what happens with Hydra.
I love how Hydra's playing a lot more aggressively now, like using the fair to kind of whack on James' shield, saying, you know what, you can like stay far away from me. Gonna be able to find the up air into the back air. Not gonna be able to do much off of it though. James waiting out the get up attack, kind of new, but Hydra gonna pick up the banana for the troubles here. Gonna take a little bit of a trade here in terms of hits. Good air dodge though back up to ledge. I don't think James was expecting it. Good air dodge once again. So now James has to kind of realize that Hydra's doing a really good job of getting around the projectile game off stage, but it's definitely something that he could potentially end right here, right now, and go up 2-0. Yeah, good night.
Yeah.
Put this one's away. Oh my God, you did not have to do that.
No, the thing is, he did.
No, he didn't.
Because he was disrespected. he had to learn lyric.
My bad.
Like,
Hydra, bro. Anybody else, man?
So, yeah, I mean, maybe he didn't have to, but at the same time, he had to.
Yeah, this was unreal. He knew exactly where he was
footstool
going.
And just
the monkey flip for the extra, you know, make sure.
He's
really thinking, go back Palu. Just go back Palu. No way.
Are you actually kidding?
Just go back Palu.
We left Philly to get away from this. Oh, okay. So this is where it gets interesting. Like, if you really want to make it just a straight up pedal to the metal race, Fox could very well be the call.
No, I actually agree with this coming out from Hydra. We saw this a little bit earlier when Rivers was fighting Sensei and Sensei picked Mithra. Speed is kind of the game plan here versus Diddy Kong especially. So this is actually a pretty good pick, I think, coming out from Hydra. I do wish he did give the Palutena another shot. I definitely don't think that game 1 was terrible, but it's very interesting to see the Fox out now because I feel like if anything, Fox is more combo food than anything. The up tilts though, James is just ready for it. Going for the fair off stage, gonna be able to potentially recover with the barrels, but now Hydra does have stage advantage. So let's see what he's gonna try and go for. The nair into the flip kick does get a little bit of a trade, and now James just kind of, you know, waiting for Hydra to commit to something. Gonna be able to get the grab for the trouble and throw out the laser, but now James not gonna be able to find much else. Hydra did have banana control.
Hydra is able to regain stage advantage, and I was kind of worried that maybe, well, yeah, now you got to be a little bit worried. You do have James at 123%, so you're not doing extremely poor for yourself either. At the same time, you lose an advantage. You're about 50-50 in terms of win and neutral. Like, it feels like anyone's game. It's just a matter of who's able to confirm those stocks. And maybe this is the difference between the Diddy and the Fox, you're not as experienced with this character. Maybe you're not holding up smash the same way as you as you're on Palutena. You're not trying to guess these monkey flips in. Is able to get that one, but not before taking 63 percentage points worth of damage. And if you're Hydra, you are rushing for the second stock, and it's going to have to be death by 1,000 cuts. There's no other way.
Yeah, it's Hydra definitely needs an answer. I feel like a lot of these like down throws and F tilts, especially on the ledge, are working out really well for James too. A lot of the Z drop combos. I mean, you can't help but to wonder. I mean, James definitely played against this character a lot in 4 as well. I know Fox was pretty popular there too, but the dash attack's not going to net them much. I mean, Hydra going for
Fox main Jackal.
Oh, that's true.
I
wasn't around for 4, so.
At the very end, you know, like also had a Sonic. And we're seeing the taunt come out. Oh, my God.
Yeah, James is pretty confident at this point. The Nair...
Why wouldn't he be?
Hydra does have the banana, though, so just trying to find something else. I love how Hydra's going up in the air with the Nair to prevent James from leaving the ledge with the monkey flip. Very, very smart. But now Hydra really just needs to find a really raw up smash like that to potentially even it up. Not going to be able to find it, though, so now James does have the edge guard here. I feel like he totally took advantage of the fact that he saw that Hydra was going for the banana, was able to get a monkey flip here. But let's see what the edge guard's going to be. Another monkey flip. This could be it for Hydra. Back air is going to be it. And let's see if James is going to go for something crazy, and he will.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? And Rivers, the first time that these two even share a building with each other in a competitive environment, it happens to be Rivers taking it over Hydra. It was Fusion.exe in the 64th edition, the last time these two competed in a set. Winners final and grand finals. Rivers taking both of those 3-1. But again, that's how we came to know Hydra, was through Wi-Fi. And now offline, an impressive showing from Hydra. Like, make no mistake about it, that set was not indicative of the day that Hydra had, whose streak of straight consecutive wins is going to end at 7 at the hands of one of Jersey's finest.
This is also the first time both of them have been at an offline tournament together, so very important to note. But I do think Hydra should have stuck it out at least game 3 on the Palu. I definitely don't think the Palu got absolutely bodied. I feel like if you're known for one character, at least try 2 games in a best of 3. But, of course, I'm not up there for a reason. It was a really great performance from Hydra. Honestly, definitely.
There was something to that box.
Yeah, he definitely had the underdog performance, I think, of this bracket. But now it's 3 players left, all who have been ranked before. And Zamba versus Rivers is definitely very interesting because I feel like they were both the heroes of this region at some point. You know, Zamba was the hero of our region